Hey y'all, this is Carol Norby here at my Stampin' Carol page, and it's time for my video. Yeah, I have something cool going on today. I'm trying to get to my tablet to get things so I can get it started here. Boy, sometimes trying to get connected can be a booger. Okay, I am ready. It has been a heck of a week. I've had so many allergies that yesterday I couldn't even wear my contacts, but actually yesterday was one of my better days. I think I finally got my allergies under control. Yeah, not fun. But today I am making a special thing. For me it's called a business builder. What I've got is a little pocket that I can put my business card and a little goodie in to give to those that I come across as I go about my day, week, whatever, and hand out to promote Fun Stamper's Journey and me as a coach. So I will show you what I am making, and this is a great thing for other projects too. So I will get the phone flipped over. Okay, oh yeah, you get to see all kinds of goodies on my desk. Okay, there we go. Get this out of the way. You don't need to see it yet. This is my little pocket. You know, and it works for a lot of things. You can even put like a Kit Kat or something in there. I've used an assortment of Fun Stamper's Journey products. Works really good. My business card fits in there just fine. And I will show you how I made this. So I will set this aside. And I started with a die. This is our Scallop Pocket die, DI0026. It is just so cool to use, and I die cut it. Actually, I am die cutting out of an assortment of products, so I die cut it, and there it is. I am doing all kinds of colors with this, and you fold it. So you're going to fold against this with the score. Got to remember which way, and I've got to get to my bloom tool or my crease tool, because this just really helps get a good crease in here. And this is the start, and I am going to glue this down. So now that I see where my hands are, I've got to move my stuff a little better. I'll get this out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to use our craft glue because I want to make sure this seals really good. And the craft glue just pretty much becomes similar to the paper. It just adheres the paper fibers so well. Just glue that down, hold it for a moment. Works really, really good. And there's that. I always put my lid back on, and I try to keep my glue at an angle where the point is down because I want to keep the glue at the point. This tube is getting down. I'm getting close to the end of it. So I need all the help I can get to get all the glue out that I can. So I've started with that. Then I die cut using a little piece here. This is, I set things aside. It fell off. This cool die here. Isn't that neat? This made that. This is from our Border Essentials die set, DI0495. This is new to our catalog, and it's really cool. I really like this one here. It makes it look like notebook paper, just about, kind of, sort of. So that is really cool. So I used that. And again, I'm just going to glue this down. So I'm going to put some glue across the top here. This is a little longer than my piece. Now you can set this however you want. This one I'm going to do a little different. Make sure where I'm at here. I'm going to put it right here. So you can see it overlaps. But you know, once it dries, you just cut that off. So that works. So let that dry and grab my little Details Pro shears. These are the most wonderful things. See, I'm going to get a little glue on my shears. You got to be really careful. These babies are sharp. They will. I have cut my fingers. I'll be cutting something and I have taken a nice V out of my fingers. That's pretty painful. So that's down. Okay, then I'm going to make a butterfly. So I used my Artful butterflies. You got 3 sizes. This baby is big. Let's see if I can show you here real quick. That is big. That is big. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's so much you can do with that. So I die cut the base out of bubblegum paper. And I'm going to die cut the top out of raspberry berry. And I'm going to show you this. I think I can get my Platinum 6 over here underneath. I've been trying to figure it out how to do that. I love this new machine because it's small and portable. You're not going to get a good look, but you can see my plate right there. I'm going to put my paper down, put my die right there, come out so I can get my other plate down. I use a plate just for the cutting and the plate for the top, and as the bottom plate gets worn out, I will eventually switch them out. I'm just going to crank it through my machine. Okay, so here we go. I'll move that out of the way. Now, we do not have magnets in our new plate. We've had people want them magnet-free because of health issues between, I guess, pacemakers and such. They've had some issues, so there that is. And I put my bloom tool in a spot where it's hard for me to get to without getting my arm in the way. Okay, my bloom tool. This is so cool. I'm just going to run this over. You can see some of the pieces coming out. And that has helped. I probably should have ran this back through once. So, get some of these pokeyed out. Sometimes these dies, the paper sticks in the dies, and sometimes it doesn't. Some people use wax paper between the cardstock and the die. Some use dryer sheets. I have used the wax paper, but I have been told too that sometimes the wax in the wax paper, the film, can cause issues. I have no idea. Okay, so just get a little bit more of this out here. I just love this dental pick end of my bloom tool. It is the greatest thing. Greatest thing. Okay, almost got them all out. There we go. Make sure. Okay, get all this moved out of the way. So there is my butterfly. And again, I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to stick this down. I want the wings to be left up so that it gives a little dimension. So isn't that cool? So I'm going to hold that aside for the moment. I also, figure out where I put all my parts. Oh, there it is. I've also die cut an oval using our Journey ovals. I am probably on my 3rd set of these because I just use the daylights out of these. I love them. DI0042. Between my Journey ovals and my Journey circles, and now my circle around dies, I am hard on them. When you cut 50, 60 things, sometimes the edge will have a tendency to break down. Or else it's just me. I don't know. I just have a problem. And I've used the words, "You are special." This is from the Bright Side stamp set. This is not does not have coordinating dies. This is SS0623. Isn't it beautiful? I love the lighthouse. I have seen some beautiful things done with this, but right now I'm using the words "you are special." And get out my black licorice ink. Why is it my phone likes to ring when I'm doing a video? That one said Washington, D.C., so it's got to be a political call. I do not like those. I turn down a lot of those. Okay, I'm going to stamp that. Sometimes I like to just hold my ink, my stamp down a little bit long. It lets the paper absorb the ink better. To me. Everybody's different, but to me, I like that. So I have that. So I'm going to set this, figure out how I want to place these. Okay, so I'll grab my Easy Glide runner and just adhere this down. Okay, so I'm going to put that right about here. And let's see. I think I'm going to use foam dots, foam squares, and since that's so, it's got some good open areas on the back, I will just put one here and one here. And I think I'll just cut one in half, put on the bottom half. So there I cut them in half. That's what's so nice about our foam squares. You can cut them to sizes that you need. Just makes it so much easier to work with. So got them. Another thing, the bloom tool works great on this too. Sticks to me. You can use your bloom tool to help get the liner paper off. So get that, because like I said, my fingers, sometimes I can do things with them, and sometimes I just feel like a real klutz. Okay, how about right about there? So you cover up the L a little bit, but that's okay. And then another thing I used, I've had, if you look on here, I have little hearts. I made the little hearts using our punch handle and a cartridge. This is really cool. The punch handle, you buy it separately. It folds up, and there you go. I know I'm a little close here, but there's the punch handle. Here's the cartridge. There's the hearts. This is Love Is. And all you do to load is you take the handle, open it up. See the little flower? You want it on the same side as the release button, and it just slides right in there. Look at that. That works really cool. And then all you have to do, and I usually do most of my punching upside down. That's just me. You put your paper in there and punch. So there's your punch. And I used the small one, and again I used foam squares to adhere it, and I'm looking for my itty bitty ones. There we go. So I'm going to use the little ones. Take one, put it on there, and just add that right there. But I wanted something more, so I thought, you know, our sequins are just the most beautiful things. There's a lot of sequins in there. I can't begin to use these up very fast. And I have had these since I joined 3.5 years ago. So I'm just going to grab my, okay, I just had it here. Oh, golly. Isn't it fun when things just kind of disappear when you have them handy and then they're not handy? Okay. Our journey dots, our glue dots. So I'm going to, there's one right there that's come off. Okay, so pull my thing. And I put this rubber band around because the end kept wanting to come off. So take one out. Okay, I'm going to grab a few. I'm going to stick that little rascal on there. And again, I'm going to use my bloom tool to help me set where I want it. right there. So I thought, you know, I need to put these some more. So I will take another journey dot right there. Grab another sequin. These are special celebration sequins. It's hard not to call them silver because they are silver, but they are called officially special celebrations. We'll put one right in the middle of the butterfly. And you know, you always want to do things in threes, so I'm going to grab another dot. And this dot's going to be a little bit too big. I'm going to just fold it again, pick up my, can you see it? Pick up my sequin, and this one I'm just going to put right down here. Let's see if I can get my thing up. And there it is. Now isn't that cool? And again, like I said, you can put anything in this pocket. You can put gift cards. You can candy, little notes, just a lot of fun things. You can actually make die cut this again and line this, or you can line the front flap. All kinds of good things. So it's really cool. I'm going to get that covered before I spill those. Don't want to have a craft catastrophe. So I'm going to take you back to me here, and hi, Wilma. So there we go. So I hope you liked my project. Now this will probably be my last crafting video for about 2.5 weeks. A week from today, we're headed to Wyoming. We haven't seen our son, daughter-in-law, and grandson for 2 years. Just can't seem to get up there as frequently as we used to. Yes, cardstock samplers for your downline. That would be a good thing to put in there if you're a coach. Really cool. Really cool. Or even little embellishments. Get a little package of embellishments and stick it in there for your downline. All kinds of wonderful ideas. So anyway, I do have a class on Friday, so if I do a video Friday, it will be in my class. We are doing Christmas cards. Yeah, I didn't do them in January because I was waiting to order our new stamps. I had an order coming in. So I just decided I'll just do Christmas in August. I'll be a little different. And then I've already got my card samples made for my September class, which is Halloween for the Young at Heart. So anyway, I thank you for coming by. I will try to do a video Friday at class. We'll see what happens. I have 3 gals coming. I had 2 others that had to cancel out. They'll be working on their kits because they really wanted to do these cards, so I'll be helping them with their kits. And we'll get going on that. So anyway, thank you for coming by. At least my eyes are working today, and my nose, I tell you what, it's been a tough last few days. I went to work Monday, and when I came home after work Monday, my eyes swelled up. I was having so much trouble. Oh, it was painful. I had to take my contacts out, and I was using all kinds of eye drops for allergies. And by the time I got some more pills in me to get my nose to work right and get rid of the sinus headaches, which didn't work, I was a mess. So, but it's so nice to have rain, and our grass is growing and going to seed, which is why I'm having allergies. So anyway, thanks for coming by. Thanks, Wilma, and thank you, Debbie, for coming by, and we'll catch y'all later. I will be doing some videos while I'm on the road. We're going to go by way of Winslow, Arizona, and the Four Corners up, you know, where Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah come together. I'll be spending time with my brother, with our daughter, with a friend, I hope. I haven't contacted her yet. And then with our son, and he's going to take us up through Yellowstone Park. We haven't been to Yellowstone Park for over 20 years, and we used to live just 70 miles from there. But, you know, we were farming, and it was hard to get away. So anyway, thank you for coming by, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.